Welcome back to Beginning Beekeeping in Texas. So here we have a spray bottle and a measuring cup. Probably don't need this one. What we're going to be doing is making some, basically some masking, queen odor masking spray. Can also be used to calm down a hive if you don't have smoke or if you don't want to use smoke. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a, lovely, keep the camera up here while I do this. So we got funnels. So this is 32 ounces or 950 milliliters. That's all you need. Just get any spray bottle, brand new, just so you make sure you don't have anything toxic in there. We're also going to use granulated sugar. Doesn't matter what kind. I see all these fights online about can't be beet sugar, can't be, you know, just do not use brown sugar. Molasses causes them issues. So no brown sugar, any white sugar will work. Beet, cane, doesn't matter. Cheap, expensive. If you want to waste money on feeding your bees, you can use super high-end sugar. You know, that's up to you. I use great value sugar. So here we go. So like I said, 950 milliliters. So I figure 2 to 1, we're going to do about 700 milliliters of sugar. And sugar, when you're baking, is considered a liquid. This is kind of baking. So a little more. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'm kind of a baker. So we'll try to get it about 700. Good. And then you're going to want to use tap hot water. You don't want to boil the water. You don't want the water above about 200 degrees. So you can do this. I want to see if I can just put the water in here. So we'll go get some water. I'll be right back. We're back. So we have so that's actually pretty cool. It says 2 to 1 right here. So that's how much water we're going to have. Just going to put that in here. Like I said, as hot from the tap as you can get it. I'm going to get my fancy wooden spoon. It looks like it's not going to combine. It will. It just takes a minute. So this is going to be heavy syrup. So I mean, you can see it's pretty thick. And we could probably just pour this into the thing now and mix it up. But we're going to add the secret ingredient, which is Pro Health. So this stuff, this is what I've always been talking about if I say spray them with queen masking spray. So 1 quart, 1 liter, same thing. 4 teaspoons. Shake it up real good. This has been around forever. It's a little discolored, a little hard to open, looks like. Fantastic. You know, this is what you want when you're videoing things, is for things to be difficult and hard to open. Get all that off of there. So this is just essential oils feeding supplement, but it does mask odors. So it will mask their scents. So what did I say? 4 teaspoons? Teaspoon. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And so what this will do is it will mask the queen's pheromones. And if you are introducing 2 hives together, this will mask their pheromones so they don't fight. Basically, it puts everyone at neutral, and you can see here it's almost, I mean, it's ribbons. It's so thick. So I'm going to have to put it in here and just mix it up by hand. But I wanted to show you this. Get more into the kind of educational part of this instead of just looking at beehives all the time. So we're going to put that in the sink behind me and almost fall over, you know, because that's what happens. So this is the early parts of December here in Texas. But I do have a weak hive that wasn't doing too great. Oh boy. Okay, there's just chunks of sugar. We'll just leave that out. Or not. So you want to kind of get these hunks out. That's no bueno. Alright, so we got that all situated. I'm going to shut this. I'm just going to shake. Sing a Taylor Swift song if you want to, but so we're going to shake this up basically until it's all come together, and that's pretty much it. So what this will do is it will keep for a very long time also. The Pro Health keeps it from going rancid. There won't be any so like if you store sugar and you don't put Pro Health in it, it's gonna mold, and then it causes dysentery in the bees, and you'll see like these pollen yellow poops all over your hive, and then that might cause your hive to abscond, abandon the colony, or abandon the hive, or it will die. Or you might be okay, but you know, they might be weak for a while. So really good idea not to keep sugar unless you're going to use it pretty quickly, or keep it in a cool place with no light, or just mix it up when you need it. I keep bags on hand. So we're going to go to the field now and see how this is put to use. I have a queen, like I said, that's going into a colony. So I caged her in a push-in cage, and I moved the frame with some of her workers inside the push-in cage and some brood into a colony that I believe is queenless. No eggs, no brood, no queen. I checked like 3 times. And so they were kind of attacking her, but mostly they were kind of ignoring her. If you leave workers with the queen in the cage, they can try to attack the workers because they think they're invaders, and they might be okay with the queen, but I've heard it. My cats are going crazy. I've heard it will possibly reduce acceptance rates. So, like if you have a caged queen, I would take the workers out of the cage carefully, or you can leave them in there. But so what you can do is you can just spritz this on the cage real quick, and they'll start cleaning her off. I would spray the tops of every frame. Very light mist. You don't want to have squirt. You want to be mist. Kind of separate the frames. Mist down inside the frames. If you can, lift them out. Just lift them out real quick. Mist. You don't want to drench them. You just want to mist them. But I'll show you. So let's go out in the field and we'll see what goes. Alright, so here we are back in the field. So you can see there's the queen cage right in there. So we're going to start by misting that. I'm going to prop this up here so you can actually see. Here they are. It's been 2 days. They don't really like the black camera, so let's see how we're doing here. So no one's got a death grip on it. When I brought her in, Everybody was scenting like, hey, our queen's here. Got a pupae being extracted, looks like. Alrighty, so let's give this a shot. Even with the mist. Sometimes with it so thick it clogs up on the bottom. Alright, so we got it kind of working. I think the sugar just might be a little too thick. So get it nice and sprayed there. We really want to make sure that we get the actual queen that's under here. Or else this is all for naught. Okay, I was able to get the queen. Oh. There she is right there. Let's see what happens. If they go after her or if they're just gonna let her go. I'm pretty much ignoring her. You can see her with the little green dot. I was able to get a little spritz right on her back. Not ideal with my sprayer not working, but do what you gotta do. You see they're climbing on top of her, cleaning her, but they're not biting her. They're not trying to get her legs. So it's about a 70-degree day. It's the only reason why I'm doing this, because it's a relatively warm day and you should be able to clean each other off pretty well. So you can see her kind of getting buried, but they're not attacking. They're just kind of cleaning her off. That's what we want. You can see her right there. She would start piping if she got in trouble. If they start bullying her, she'll start piping, trying to assert that she's the queen and you need to listen, but so far none of that. The reason why I do the pushing cage is because it allows them an opportunity to get her scent, and when they have brood underneath, which is what I have here, there's some brood under there, it shows them that she is a laying queen and ready to go. It also lets her keep laying in the meantime. No one's stinging her, no one's attacking her. You got a court forming, so I think we're good. They would be pulling her wings, pulling her legs, pulling her antennae. Yeah, they wouldn't just fed her. So I think we're okay. So I'm going to put this frame back in. And I believe that was a successful queen introduction. I'll check back in a few days, see what happens. But yep, all set. So, and I also sprayed on top of the frames here. You can kind of see it's kind of wet. Just misted on top of the frames. So that should also kind of mask whatever smells. If this was working properly, I would mist inside the hive but it's just spritzing, so we're not going to do that. So I just want to show you real quick, I was able to get the sprayer working. So I just misted the top of all the frames, and as you can see, I'm very happy, very content. They're all cleaning each other off. There's nobody's going crazy, nobody's fanning, everyone's focusing on cleaning each other off, licking up all of the excess food that's here. And yeah, they're all just real happy. So I just wanted to show you, that's the effect this has. If you have an angry hive, you don't want to smoke them. I don't like smoking my hives. I like to keep them as natural as possible so that I can see their disposition, what exactly is going on in the hive. Because as soon as you smoke them, they all go to the food, they all start drinking honey and getting ready to move in case there's a fire. That's not their natural behavior. I like to see their natural behavior. I like to be able to pull frames and see exactly what they're doing. It's just my curiosity. But if I have a very aggressive hive, I will have to have smoke on standby, or you can have your handy dandy descenting spray, basically. I mean, you just get a real fine mist and just kind of go like that. That's it. That's all you need. So they will focus on cleaning each other off, and it masks any scents they have. So if you're combining hives, this is great. Stops them from fighting, starts the hygienic traits, cleaning, grooming, which will spread their scent around, and everybody's accepted. So I hope this helps. Like and subscribe, it really does help me out. All right, thanks for watching.